this video, I'd like to share with you a tip regarding playing in a match where you may be playing with a weaker player and you're struggling to win points and you want to find a way of trying to turn that match around. So let's just set up the situation here. Your opponents are serving, you're returning the serve. Where can you put the shuttle? Now, this is where, if we're clever, we can make life very difficult for these players. So whenever we return the shuttle, we need to try and think very carefully about how we can get the shuttle played back to us rather than played back to your partner, who is the weaker one on your side. Sometimes that means we have to give away the attack, or we have to be very good with the attack. So let's just do a couple of things. Serve is played in here. If I can play through the middle, that is going to restrict my opponents in terms of where they can play the shuttle. Very difficult then to get the shuttle up and to the back of the court. If they try to play it back here, you're already waiting for it. And if you get the right spot, they can't go the other side because the server's in the way. So that's one good area to be aiming for. And maybe you have to try and hit here with a variety of pace. Try going in hard, but we've got to remember, we're not trying to play to the racket side, we're trying to play more or less into the body or the non-racket side. Make life really difficult for that opponent. So shots coming in here really quick, very, very difficult to return, but likewise sometimes being able to drop them short is equally as difficult for a player. So that's one area. That might, as I say, get the shuttle back to you. Alternatively, you may have to resort to lifting the shuttle and defending, but the idea here is that if you lift to your side of the court, the good news is it's very difficult for your opponents to find your partner. And even if they do, tactically, if they're good enough to get the shuttle back and block, then you've got best formation anyway. So the tactics with your partner are going to be to block and move forward. The tactics for you, if they're smashing towards you, are to counter hit. But you're not looking to come forward at all. So you might drive the shuttle back, especially if they don't know their formations very well. Maybe drive and be waiting in case the shuttle is blocked and try and get in early to pressurize. Or you might decide to try and find gaps, or you just keep the shuttle going in this zone and make it very difficult for them to go cross court. And whenever they do, again, you're looking for your partner to block and follow in at all times. If you can keep the shuttle coming towards you on more occasions, then you stand a better chance of winning more points. You have to bear in mind, if you're playing a very competent pair, they're going to signal, they're going to try and keep this player away from the net if they're the weaker one. They're going to try and make her do a lot of work. So recognize that there are things you can ask your partner to do too. First of all, if a serve is played low, have her playing around the net or pushing shuttle cross court, so maybe the next reply will go straight. Lifting the shuttle cross court, so again, try and get the shuttle played straight. So if they're doing the cross courting, you keep the straights, then you are hopefully going to find there's a lot more shuttles coming towards you than going towards your partner. That is a very, very simple but effective way of gaining points and making your opponents have to work a lot harder to expose your partner. Hope you found this useful. See you on another video.